So what is up, pop culture lovers? I am JeffMan316, and this is the weekly movie hunt or pop culture hunt. Yeah, we're going to go out and have some fun. We're going to look for some physical media. We're going to look for pop culture items, action figures, anything you guys want to look at. We'll find some fun stuff to do, so let's just go out, have some fun in stores, touch some physical media. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Jeffman316, your pop culture reporter, invites you on this hunt. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go into Target. Follow me on social media, JeffMan316 on Instagram, please. But let's get into this store. Right up front. Oh, look, we got the little doggy in a box. Isn't that cute? But either way, back here where the cards are, I thought I'd show you this. So they don't have any of those new WWE cards, but they got these Terrifier hangers. It says they're $10, so we'll check the price on these. A lot of this stuff looks almost like the little figures we found in Five Below, but it's got the hooks on them. But I'll scan that in the back. Look, Munchie Chi. Anybody remember that? So on my way to the back where the toys and everything are, I found a scanner. So let's hit it up. What is it? It's $10. Look, it says out of stock. I don't know that those little hangers are worth $10. So either way. But back here, I'm looking for anything new. Like, look, they got Deadpool. And specifically these. The Tiny Nightmares. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I've got a unboxing I'm going to do with these. But the damn things, I forgot one. It's A through H are the codes on there. And I missed code H, the last one. And that's one of the ones I wanted. So I had to come back in here to pick it up. So I'm going to look through these and see. See that code there on the bottom? That's F. That's C. I know what each one of them. Oh, look at this shit. Somebody already opened one of these up. No, it wasn't me. What is that? Oh, look at there. That's Annabelle. G is Grabber. I'll tell you that one. From Black Phone 2. What the fuck? Somebody ripped that one open too. What is going on? C. I'm going to just tell you C is for Chucky. So, yeah, looking for H. But either way, back here in the WWE section, there's a Cody Rhodes. There's a Bret Hart. What we got here? Tyler Bate. Does anybody give a shit about him? Nothing too much. 20% off of Mattel stuff when I'm in here. That's not just wrestling stuff. It's any Mattel figures. So it'd be 20% off of that if you actually wanted to get that Piper's Pit. That's it. Set's pretty expensive. Got the little crunchers too. What's over here? Not seeing much. Oh, look at that. That's the Turtle Godzilla crossovers. Hey, I've only seen like one of those. That's King Ghidorah. What else is up here? Just Rodan. Oh, well. I'm assuming they got one of each of the turtles. Why is that Superman shit not on clearance? There's the crossover stuff. Masters of the Universe, Transformers. I'm not really interested in it. So none of my stores had the WWE Universe cards and when I was looking for them. I'm probably not going to buy anything, but I thought I might buy one blaster. Look at that. The Flash. There's a Platinum Edition. And then there's your regular Flash. And then there's Green Lantern. There's also, look at there's a Platinum Edition of Mr. Terrific. There's also new McFarlane figures. It's got the Joker from Dark Knight. I think there's a Christopher Reeve Superman. Even though I've got the other one. I don't think I need two. You got to sneak up from the bicycle section to get here to the Pops. A lot of Stranger Things Star Wars, Zootopia 2. I'm not even really interested in seeing that movie. I know it came out this week. The Target dog is down there. What's down here? Oh, this is kind of cool. They got a Munsters figure of Grandpa. That would probably be one of the only ones I want to know, him and Herman. Doug, you probably, if you're watching this, you'll probably like that. There's Grandpa Munster. Multiple head sculpts. It's a nice looking figure. I fucking dropped it. Can you believe it? Every video, I fucking drop something.
Whoops a daisy. By God. We're going to have to clean that up later.
Yeah. We'll clean it. I like that box artwork. And then this is the Target that had Gremlins, the evolution of the Gremlin. Guliana. Some people are going to think I dropped shit on purpose now. I didn't. I promise. I'm just fucking clumsy. And you got to remember, I'm using a phone to record this in the stores. So I'm handling that at the same time. Got these Ben Coopers. Got Halloween 2. We got Alf. That's a little bit silly looking. Predator. Terrifier. Oh, look here. They did restock out Terrifier. This is the non-bloody version, obviously. Nice looking figure. I've got that one. I need to find somebody can get me the bloody version. Look, they got these Ben Cooper turtles. Rocksteady. Who was this one? Bebop. And Shredder. I'm seeing a whole lot else. There's a Pee Wee Herman figure. I already have that. So yeah, that Terrifier figure, man. I wish I could get the bloody version of that. But oh well. Hey, they did have some Target Con pops. We got Scarlet Witch. There's Superman. Cad Bane. Not interested in any of those. Hey, Ghostface. That's kind of cool. Scream just came out. The newest one. And they got Ghostface. Got a lot of damage to those boxes. Maybe I'll get one. Alright, we're going from Target. Hey, Fantastic Magic. Holy shit. I want some Fantastic Magic. But first, let's go into Barnes & Noble. So they still got the Keno sale. Looks like it's been wiped out pretty good over here. But we'll look and I'll just show you anyway. If you don't watch my hunts. We got sneakers, which is good. I don't have rules of engagement. I always keep saying I'm going to get Little Buddha. The mirror cracked. Kingpin is awesome. Airplane 2 is pretty good. Peacemaker's okay. I don't have that in 4K though. Xanadu, I ended up getting that on Amazon for like 20 bucks. Watch one of my haul videos recently and you'll see where I picked that up and complain about the cover. Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. They got both Babe movies. Evil Under the Sun. We got Pink Panther. Strikes Again. Shot in the Dark. Strikes Again, 50% off. They got Revenge. So they had one of them in on Blu-ray, and look at there. We got the 4 that were released right there. We got those on 4K for 50% off. This is their little cheap section. They got They Live. Color of Money, very underrated. Sequel to The Hustler. Popeye's very underrated. One of the few musicals I like. It seems like old times. Where's the fucking Blu-ray of that? Please. I don't need DVD only of that. There's several Chevy Chase movies trapped on DVD. Got a little $10 section here. Got Love Actually, Legend. Don't get that in here. Get that in Walmart with a slip. What is this? BBC Kingdom. I love that cover, man. That's kind of cool. Some more $5. This is their $5 bin, I guess. Other than this damn 4K of Coneheads over here. Spin Around. And we got the Spawn from Arrow, The Crow, Casino. What is it? Okay, you saw that. I did not knock that over on purpose, but look, a Pink Floyd at Pompeii. That's a really thin pack there, man. 4K for 20% off. I'll pick it up. So I've dropped 2 things in this video. Will I have a third? Will we get the trifecta?
3 is a magic number.
Transformers 1. There's your Scream 4K re-release steelbook. This is a cool steelbook, The Wild Robot, but I've got like the foreign release or wherever that came from. $52.99. Yes, it is too high. There's both Ben-Hurs. Can you say that? Hey, look, Chainsaw Man. Ben-Hur. Should it be Ben-Him or Ben-Them? Yeah, that's my pronoun joke. All right, there's both American Pies, Blazing Saddles, the James Bond movies, Catch Me If You Can, Boogie Nights with a nice slipcover. Yep, that's why. Pale Rider. Warner did a great job on slipcovers with a lot of their movies this year. Most of the time they're better than the steelbooks. Creepshow. Here's the Arrow video section. Excalibur. Looks like they sold Westworld. There's the big gigantic Criterion section with 3 movies. High Sierra being on DVD. Oh, you thought I was gonna drop it. I caught it. Look at that shit. I caught it.
Golf clap? Golf clap.
Re-release of True Romance. You don't get that with a slipcover, but that's a nice release. Did you know Quentin Tarantino wrote that? Hey, look at that. Spider Wraps. Watch my video about pet peeves. We talk about that. Black Hat re-release. American Yakuza. Is that any good? Put in the comments down below. Cheat Thrills is really good. Underrated. Highly recommend that. Hellbender. Pretty good. Is that a Shudder movie? You can hear about Joe Bob. They're closing down the last drive-in. It's only going to be in specials now. It's not going to be seasons. That's a pretty decent Arrow release there. And you got the Mask, Blu-ray, and 4K sets. Jason Goes to Hell, Outlander. Well, Outland. Why did I say Outlander? Red Planet. All these releases are excellent. Simple Plan. Snakes on a Plane is a damn excellent movie. Fun. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. Under Siege. Weird that gets a 4K release from Arrow, but oh well. Here's your A24 section. I don't have that movie Queer there. I think I've got all the rest of those. I've got Lamb. I don't have Showing Up. Is that any good? Put in the comments down below. I think I've got all the rest of those. They got the script books in here. There's Midsommar. On the end cap, we got Hamnet. There's the 4K of that. So it's $43, but it's 30% off. So basically, what, $14? Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't think I'm gonna get Hamnet. I think I'll wait. That just doesn't seem to be my cup of tea. Over here, Amadeus gets out of the security holder hell. Which movies get in there? Look, Accounting's in there. Accountant 2. Why is that in one of those security cases and Amadeus isn't? You thought I was gonna drop that, didn't you? I should drop some shit on purpose now to have the trifecta.
Intelligence, of which you have none.
Why they don't get all the Kino Cult releases? The Crow with a nice slipcover with other than that fucking sticker on there. Look at that shit. And then I bet it'll take part of the foil off. Why is that not in the security case? And why don't they put the stickers on the cases? I don't know. That's a pet peeve. I talk about it in that video. Watch it. What are your pet peeves of collecting? The Iron Claw, 30% off of that price is an excellent deal. You guys should get that. What is this? Oh, Jurassic World Rebirth. Dude, I watched that recently. I didn't particularly like it. I'm not a big Scarlett Johansson fan. Encino Man, why is that not on Blu-ray? I'll go back to Scarlett Johansson is good in a lot of things, but some things she's not. Final Destination Bloodlines, that slip cover is amazing. I love it. Better than the Steelbook. Ford versus Ferrari. I never saw that. Look, another one of those Paramount titles with the fucking sticker on the slip cover. Begonia 4K, 40% off. Hey, now, that's a decent price for Barnes & Noble for a change. Blob. Black Phone 2, 40% off. Now, see, you might can do some damage there. Can't Buy Me Love, another movie that got stuck on DVD. We were talking about that with somebody recently. That I always get that in Loverboy for some reason confused. Do you remember what type of pizza in Loverboy you had to order if you really wanted the, what do you want to call it? The sexual pleasures or whatever? I don't remember, you know, favors. What kind of pizza did you have to order? What toppings were on it? Put that in the comments down below in Loverboy. Gallipoli, is that how you pronounce that? I don't own that. I should buy that one day. I'm just having fun. They don't have a whole lot of shit in here, so I don't have that movie either. So there are movies I don't have. Somebody asked me one time, do you fucking just have everything? I should put that on the end cap there for some people to get it. There's the Wolf of Wall Street 4K Steelbook. I'll put that over there, but no discount on it. That's weird. Hey, I was reading about this movie. Is it Man Finds Tape? That looks like an interesting concept. A beautiful modern horror story. Yeah, I might have to pick that up. See, that's why you look on the shelf, man. There's Revenge of the Pink Panther. Those are a great deal, 50% off of those Blu-rays. They're like $12. What is that? But this is why you look, man. You randomly will find something sometime you're not expecting. This is my lunch break. So I'm just having fun, going out looking for physical media. Rarely ever find things in store. That's a good movie there for cheap price. I'm going to put some of these up on the top like that. And we're going to come in here next week and we're going to see if the shit's been cleaned up. I don't think they cleaned the stuff up. But yeah, I'm going to have to pick that up. 30% off, great deal. So let's go into Walmart. This is the end of the day. Late night Walmart hunt. We're going to stop by the shirts. They got a Scream shirt. Here's the original one. What's your favorite scary movie that we've all seen? But look at this new one they got over here. Where was it? I hung it here. Check this shit out. Ghostface with the 23 jersey. Slashing through the paint. That's kind of cheesy, man. Don't you think? They didn't really have anything else. So the new movie section is stacked. Zootopia 2 with a nice looking slipcover. That's the Blu-ray. There's the DVD. Hey, I didn't expect to see this in here. Strange New Worlds, a Steelbook, Season 3. They got Cobra Kai, the last season, the final season, if you already own the other ones. And then there's the Wild Robot, $29 in here. Way more affordable in Walmart. Deathstalker, Silent Night, Deadly Night. One of you guys asked if I was going to review that. I should. Predator Badlands with that badass slipcover. And they do have the Running Man. There's the 4K. I was disappointed in the Running Man. I'm going to give it another chance. It's not terrible. It's just not as good as I was hoping it would be with the cast that it has. And I don't think Glenn Powell is a leading man that's going to catch on. There's the Scream Steelbook. What's back here? Dead Silence. Why is that not in the security case now? Piranha. Hey, that was hiding behind there. That's a new release. Nice. How much is that in here? Is it one of these tags? $32.96. I love Piranha. That's one of the few Jaws clones or whatever you want to call it, knockoffs that I think's good. Nightcrawler's good. What else is back here? Oh, another copy of Piranha. Nice. They got the Scream re-release. Let's look over here a second. Anything over here? Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Handmaid's Tale. Why is that Drew Carey show back up to regular price? It was clearanced. Or reduced price. That's weird. Diagnosis Murder. SpongeBob. Game of Thrones on Blu-ray. Fringe. House. $40. That's a good deal. That's an excellent show. I miss House, man. I used to watch it every week. We got Muzzle 2, City of Wolves on DVD only for $13. Wildcat, Kate Beckinsale. Hamnet's only on DVD in here for $17.96. The Carpenter's Son. Moby Dick for $13. Donald Sutherland, he must have made that before he passed. So, well, of course. I'm stupid. You know, what is he going to be dead in it? So, what talking about Kate Beckinsale? One of you guys put in one of your comments that you wish she did another Underworld movie. And the toys, they don't have too much. Attack of the Clones figures, that's reduced down to $11. Not a whole lot, man. This toy section is about empty, which is fine because they're probably clearance a bunch of stuff and maybe new stocks coming. Look at that, empty WWE pegs. And then over here they do have Masters of the Universe Thundercats crossovers. Those are $10, looks like. That Stratos is kind of neat looking. He-Man, She-Ra. That's a nice looking He-Man figure. If that's only $10, that'd be a great deal. I'm not going to get it, but... So, yeah, kind of disappointing. The WWE is gone to shit, this section. Maybe that means they're going to add some stuff in here soon. Got these little Toy Story figures. Those are kind of neat looking. I like the Buzz up there. Little minis. They should be $4 regular price. Good. Can they clearance some of this shit toilet stuff, whatever it is, out of here? Batman. About empty. Why do we need two kinds of Batman plushies? Alright, over here they got this cool section. The Wolf Pack is back.
In the face! In the face!
I circled back through. I didn't even know this was over here. There's the Lord of the Rings for $40. The extended version, some 4Ks and Van Helsing. Mix of DVDs in here. That 3-pack is good. Departed, Aviator, Goodfellas, Band of Brothers, $15. That's the DVD. Meet the Parents. Hey, that Tenacious D is $10. Good deal. Land of Laws. Look, Little Nicky, $10. I know there's a 4K of that coming out, but oh well. Coyote Ugly. Nice little section there. And then over here, the horror stuff, they don't have a ton. Ghostface plush. Ghostface bowl. Who would want a Ghostface bowl? Hey, they got the Tiny Nightmares. That's the new series. So I'm going to unbox those and show them to you. The code is H is the one I need. G is the grabber. I'll go ahead and tell you that. If you didn't hear that in the other, when I was in Target. That alien Nook thing down there looks pretty cool. I might get that one day, especially if it goes on sale. The pop section in this store has gone to pot. So this is the pot pops. Harry Potter. Garfield, Bob's Burgers. Bridesmaids, really? That's weird. Bridesmaid pops. And then don't forget they got the iconic moments and then the Easter stuff. And then this is their $5 section. I figured before I leave I'd show you they do have the Running Man on Blu-ray in this $5 section. Countdown is good. I wouldn't buy any of this on DVD, but hey, if that's what you want, that Resident Evil collection, 4 movies is good. Jack Reacher. Old Way, 3 Scooby-Doos on 1 DVD, The Borrowers, Becky. It's just nice to know that if you're not into buying expensive new releases, you've got a way to get some movies. Look like Frankenstein, Jumanji on DVD for $5. Ghost Ship, very underrated opening. Love that movie. All right, well, let's go ahead and look online. All right, let's look online. You got the Running Man 4K release. That's the slipcover version. That movie was a little bit disappointing, but either way, you got Zootopia 2. Gets a 4K Steelbook, and good luck finding that. That thing is way too expensive on Amazon. I think that's the only way you can get the 4K, though. Hamnet, you get that. That's the 4K slipcover version. We saw that in Barnes & Noble, actually. Kung Fu Panda 3 gets a 4K release. And then you got Cobra Kai, the complete series, is being released on Blu-ray. I saw someone selling that fairly heavily discounted from when it first was come out as far as for pre-order on Amazon. So if you're interested in Cobra Kai, check out Amazon or keep an eye out for it when the price goes down. Then we've got The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. I'm not familiar with that. That's 4K. You got the Swordsman Trilogy 4K set. That's from Shout. You got Star Trek Strange New Worlds. That's 4K Steelbook. We saw that in Walmart along with the Wild Robot 4K Steelbook. And then you've got the Running Man. It gets a 4K Steelbook release. We didn't see that in stores, but it was readily available everywhere. Then you got Zootopia 2. That's the Blu-ray release. We saw that in Walmart along with Piranha. And that's an awesome Steelbook artwork there for a 4K Steelbook release. Then you got Kung Fu Panda, the 4-movie collection. If you want all those, there's the Star Trek Strange New Worlds Blu-ray release. I like that slipcover. Then you got Lurker. That's a nice looking cover there. Ella McKay, I'm not very interested in that. Chainsaw Man Season 1. We did see that. I remember seeing that cover in Barnes & Noble. Merrily We Roll Along, not very interested in that. Genghis Khan. Then there's Hamnet, the Blu-ray. Then we got Talamasca, The Secret Order. Not very familiar with that. Let me know in the comments down below what that is. The Girl Leapt Through Time Blu-ray, The Young Doctors, All Creatures Great and Small, The Running Man, the original, and the new one. I think that's a 2 Steelbook set. Got some anime stuff there. What is this? Killer Waves, 10-year anniversary. I might have to get that just for the cover artwork alone. And look at the rest of these. I Spill Your Guts, 14-year anniversary. From Dust Till Bong. Just the artwork alone. 5-year anniversary. I've never even heard of it. And then you got more down here. It Wants Blood, 5-year anniversary. What's in the Locker. Bite School, 11-year anniversary. The Lich, 9-year anniversary. I'm not familiar with any of those. If you guys are, let me know. But there's the One Battle After Another 4K Steelbook. It was supposed to come out on the 6th. I know a lot of people are pissed because that got canceled. I think it's probably going to get some new features added to it since it was on, getting all the Oscar buzz. And then next week, look ahead. Look, we get The Devil's Advocate. So a lot of decent releases out this week. You got new releases like Zootopia 2 and Running Man, Hamnet, some Cobra Kai. And then some, obviously, some studio catalog stuff also coming out. So let me know in the comments down below what you're going to pick up. And otherwise, let's close out the video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. It says that on the sign back there, but the sign really says JeffMan316 Live. What is that? That's where you, all of you, and I join up right here on this channel, usually Sunday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern. We watch along, do a movie, talk about pop culture, physical media, anything you guys want, wrestling. Well, if you're like me, you recently watched the Elimination Chamber. What'd you guys think of the results of that? And then Cody winning the belt. What your main events into WrestleMania are CM Punk versus Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. So I think more people would have not minded if that had been the plan going in all along, and then Cody or one of those guys maybe him winning the Rumble or Elimination Chamber. But I think the way they did it leaves a bad taste in their mouth, but in my mouth, everybody's mouth. But either way, so I digress. Let's not talk about wrestling right here. If you guys want to watch one of the nights of WrestleMania, Saturday night or Sunday night, we'll probably do that. But found a couple of things physical media wise in stores. Let's get back to the topic. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that hunt. I'm going to do the haul video next. I got a couple of extra nuggets in there, and I've actually got a package that I received from Valoria Video that I'll open up in a second video separate from the haul. But speaking of Valoria Video, look in the comments or the description, down below, and you will find my affiliate link to Valoria Video. Use that. You help the channel. I get some credit. Use that. Applied it to that order that I just did, that I just talked about, and I'll show you that and talk about that more in that video. But also use the code JEFMAN316 at checkout. If it's your first purchase at Valoria Video, it's going to get you 10% off of your first purchase. So hopefully you guys will keep supporting me. All the other ways you can are down below. My eBay store, my social media links, everything. So I just recently got back from a work trip, so to speak. It was in the Bahamas, so I'm going to do a quick little video, show you guys some sights and sounds. I didn't get to spend as much time as my wife did out on the beach and everything, because I actually had some work classes, but we did party at night, and I did go out and spend some time on the beach and at the pools at least one day. So it was a really nice, fun trip. I always hate the wait at the airports on the way back, but either way, I survived it, and you'll see that on the channel as well. Hopefully you guys have had a great week, and hopefully you guys will watch all those videos. Watch the Pet Peeves video, Pet Peeves of Physical Media Collecting, part 1, basically packaging and or things like stickers on slip covers and all that kind of stuff. Pet Peeves, watch that video, watch the Goodwill video I posted, watch my haul. Pretty much watch everything. I don't know why you wouldn't. And while you're watching all that stuff, anyone you watch, make sure you hit the like button on it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. That's always what I ask you guys to do. It's the easiest way to support the channel. It's free of charge. If you aren't a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I really would appreciate it. And once you do, hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JevMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there. And I thought I'd end the video with this, a little preview. This is the pool area at night from my trip to the Bahamas and the resort. It reminded me of the film Strangers Pray at Night. Remember the pool scene when he killed him in the pool when they did that struggle? Pretty cool, eh?